Do you love movies? Or do you hate movies? No matter the category you belong, today is a day for movies. I love movies, movies I love to watch. I am such a movie lover. So I came across a movie, and this movie drove the internet crazy a couple of months ago. Have you heard the word cutie or cute? You know, we use the word a lot. Hey, he's cute. Hey, she's cute. Well, today I'm here to talk about Cuties. Cuties is a movie which took the world unaware. Hello people clicking on my video. Welcome to my channel. I am Sharon today and this is What Do You Think? It is What Do You Think o'clock, and what do you think is all about what do you think? Please like, share, subscribe to my channel, and yes, click on the notification button to get notified each time I release a video. And if you find this video interesting, please give me a thumb up. Let's get into the matter of the day. Cuties. Few months back, the internet went crazy over a movie to be streamed on Netflix, the movie Cutie. This movie got a lot of parents, politicians, socialites, celebrities. Everyone was talking about this movie, and they were angry over the fact that the movie is doing the same thing it is kicking against. They said it was going against what the movie was all about, the exploitation and hypersexualization of pre-adolescent girls. Yeah, those are two big words, meaning adolescent girls are being exploited of their sexuality. By pre-adolescent, I mean girls who have not reached puberty, between the ages of 10 to say 14 or 15, maybe 10, yes, 10 to say 14, between the ages of 10 to 14. So on this episode, I will share with you my thoughts, or better said, I'm going to give you my review on this movie. Let's roll. Here is a synopsis of the movie. Cuties is a coming of age story about a young girl who is caught between age and cultures. Pre-adolescent is a pretty tender age and a difficult one, as well as adolescent. You know, pre is like before the time something is supposed to happen. So pre-adolescent is also as difficult as adolescent. I would love us to watch the trailer, but before I do so, I want to narrate this movie to you. Let us say I want to give you a brief history. 11-year-old Amy is a Senegalese Muslim who moved to France with her mom and two younger brothers. They live in one of the poorest parts of Paris. As a young Muslim, she is expected to follow and stick to their strict religion and not get entangled by Western culture, while she helps her mom at home and look after her two young siblings. Amy is happy to be in Paris, but she doesn't feel complete because her father is yet to join them. Looking forward to her father's arrival, Amy finds out her father has taken in a second wife and will be bringing her along with him to Paris. Amy feels lonely and betrayed, and she is drawn to a girl named Angelique, who is the leader of a group known Cuties. Angelique is a leader of the dance group known as Cuties in her school. 11-year-old Amy, moved by her age, feels the need to belong, and she does everything, and she goes as far as exploiting her own sexuality just to belong. because she feels the need to belong. She's betrayed, she's hurt. Dance is the only thing that she feels connected to. Dance is the only thing that moves her. And she's drawn by this girl who is a lead dancer who runs a group in her school. Amy learns provocative dance move. Amy goes as far as stealing. Amy goes as far as taking a picture of her vagina. Amy does everything. What does Amy not do? Cuties is a good movie, and I understand why a lot of people, a lot of parents, a lot of celebrities, politicians, lawyers, everyone was going against the movie. First of all, the marketing campaign Netflix used was a no-no. They sexualized, the overly sexualized part of the film for their campaign. And I see why everyone, maybe not everyone, but almost everyone was angry about it. Before we watch the trailer, I want you to have these questions at the back of your mind, because as you watch it, ask yourself these questions. These are questions which came up during the rage. People were asking, who is this movie for? Why is it rated 18, but yet they say it is a children's movie? A lot of people said this movie is aimed at pedophiles. That it's only going to make pedophiles attracted to children. Well, have those questions at the back of your mind while we watch the trailer together. Let's watch. Hello, let's pause for a bit. Did you hear the song at the background? That is Yemi Alade. Well, they did a good job, to appreciate African art. And that is Yemi Alade. Well, so you can already see Amy watching Angelique. Yeah, Amy is the black girl, the Senegalese girl, and Angelique, the French girl. You can already see her, being attracted to. It's that phase when you're 11-year-old, when you're 10-year-old, it's a phase, or it's a stage where you can be carried away by peer pressure. She is moved, she's drawn to this girl. All right, let's continue.
Mais qu'est-ce que c'est que ça? Il se passe quoi là? Vous faisiez quoi à la gare?
On va danser au concours.
Je danse avec vous.
Okay, let's take a pause there. So you see her watching these girls without them knowing. Some instance they're going to catch her. She's watching them. She goes back home. She tries different moves. She does everything. It really shows that she's being drawn by dance, and this is the only way she can let out her emotions through dance.
Quoi?
One for the party, two for the shawty, three when you shake your bum bum bum. Oh mais les gens t'ont grave kiffé que tu veux.
Alright, here now you see Amy not dressed the way she's supposed to. She's putting a belly top and tight pants. Before I talk about that, today's society, we are carried away by what celebrities do, the kind of clothes they wear. Everyone wants to wear them, but we forget that the occasion that the celebrities put on these clothes matter. And there is a lot of nudity, sex out there. So this is what these children are picking, this is what these children are copying. You see from the way they dress, they always have naked. Well, I know some people are going to say weather, maybe, just maybe weather attributes to it, but still, we can be decent in it. Oh, and I know another set of people ask, what is right, what is wrong? There is no right or wrong, or they don't believe in right or wrong. Whether we do or not, this is affecting our children, and we see the result, the consequences that come from it. We see Amy here. She has changed her style of dressing. She doesn't cover her hair anymore. She doesn't cover her whole body anymore. She's in belly top and tight pants. And you find people already looking at her like, oh, who is that? Is that your girl? Is she a grown up? A lot of questions come into our minds.
Tous les likes qu'on a eu.
Vous savez où passe l'esprit du mal? Ce sont ces femmes dénudées.
Pour le mariage de ton père. Regarde comme elle te va. Tu es une femme maintenant.
Did you see the scene when she was walking with her grandma? They were going to probably sell or drop something and she abandoned them halfway. I think we all have gone through that phase or stage where you probably have something to do with your friends and you cannot wait to meet them. Whether it is good or not, it's just so important to you. This is a stage in a girl's life or in a child's life where we as parents, we have to be very observant and we have to be very present. This is when we become their best friends. You don't always have to shout or beat them. Now, at this stage, we are supposed to talk to them and listen to them. Well, let's continue watching.
T'étais où là? T'as foutu quoi? J'étais en retard. En retard? Je suis désolée, Me dis pas... Non, tu l'as volé?
She stole. Yeah, she had to steal to please her group, to please her friends. Would you say she's a thief or it's part of her character? Or she's just being pushed by everything going on around her? She cannot handle it. She's excited. She's heartbroken. She feels betrayed. She's lost. There's one thing we should take note of. She's lost.
Oh la thug là, j'y crois pas.
À quoi tu joues là, ami? Qui es-tu, ami? Laisse couler l'eau, ma chérie. Les péchés s'effacent avec.
Vous avez quel âge?
14.
Oh, Ash, do you see it? That scene was so challenging. It is a very challenging scene to watch. It was difficult for me to watch as well. Watching them perform on that stage, you know, in the course of the movie, as the movie was going, the movie was developing, when they were having rehearsals, it wasn't that intense. But seeing them perform during that dance competition, God, I could not watch it. I was like, oh, Holy Mary, Mother of God. It was just so difficult. It is such a challenging scene to watch, I must say. But I also applaud the director because she did a great job. This movie is an eye-opener. And I believe the society, everyone was reacting that way because we cannot come in terms with the harshness of what is happening in today's society. The trailer is just a tip of the iceberg. You need to watch the movie. When you watch the movie, you understand the depth of it, the intensity. It is such an eye-opener. So I earlier mentioned I am doing this. I wanted us to watch the trailer to get a glimpse of what it is, because I know I tried painting a picture of it by sharing the synopsis with you earlier. It's still not enough, so I really wanted us to watch the trailer. I remember I told you guys, keep those questions at the back of your mind, so let's answer those questions. Who is this movie for? Adults or for children? To me, I think this movie is for everyone. Parents, children, it's for everyone. Even though the movie was rated 18, but it's a children's movie. Maybe with some error, I don't know why they did that, but to me, I think this movie is for everyone. We all need to see the nastiness, the ugliness of today's society. This society is hyperly sexualized, true. Everywhere you go, the only thing you see is women, ladies especially, half naked. So the director did a good job by showing us this. And also people ask questions, is this movie for pedophiles? And I was like, do you tell a monkey that you need to eat a banana? Or do you tell a monkey, go and take a banana? Immediately a monkey sees a banana, it goes for it. Who is a pedophile or what are pedophiles? Pedophiles are people who are attracted to children. Some are attracted to babies or infants. Some are attracted to children under or above 5. And they say they are born the way. Well, if I believe that or not, it still doesn't change a thing. Those are who pedophiles are. So, whether this movie was created or not, pedophiles still exist and they'll still go out for children wherever they are found. So to me, I think this movie is for everybody. Parents especially, we need to watch this. This teaches us that we need to be there, we need to be present in the lives of our children, we need to listen, and most especially we need to observe our children. So we can easily pick, we can easily notice when they change, when they flip, and try to help them. People accused the director of exploiting these young girls. People said they should have used older actors and not these children. And maybe I understand them to some degree, but I also understand the director. I don't think we would have felt such an impact if 18-year-olds were thinking or 20-year-olds were thinking to play the roles of 11-year-olds. I'm happy that the directors took these children and they said they had psychologists and therapists on set to help them for any emotional or mental dangers. I came across the director's interview, which I want to share with you, because by reading this, I think you're going to enter her mind as well to know why she actually did this. And it's special to her because she's a Muslim as well and she moved to France. So there is some link, there is some connection to this. I came up with this concept after seeing a group of young girls are aged around 11 years old going up on stage and dancing in a very sensual way while wearing very revealing clothes. She said she was shocked and wondered if they were aware of the image of sexual availability that they were projecting. Meanwhile, in the audience, she noticed more traditional mothers, some wearing veils, adding it was a real culture shock. I was stunned and I thought back to my own childhood because I have often asked myself questions about my own femininity, about evolving between two cultures, about my Senegalese culture, which comes from my parents, and my Western culture. But I needed the 2020 version of that youth. To that, she gathered stories from young girls to help create her film. I like the phrase, I needed a 2020 version of that youth. This is my take. Cuties is a good movie. Challenging to watch because it has some strong scenes. But it is a good movie and it is an eye-opener. I will encourage everyone, parents especially, young parents too, go to Netflix, find the movie and watch it. It shows the challenges pre-adolescent girls go through living in an overly sexualized society, being exploited, everything. The movie shows it all. A lot of people who are talking about this movie, I think they focused only on that. This movie shows that we have to listen to our children. At the end of the movie, the mother realized that she probably just had to be there for her daughter. And she listened, she stood by her daughter. She supported her daughter when the grandma or the big aunt who teaches every children that comes to Paris their culture wanted to beat the girl, but her mother stood up for her because she realized herself. Also, is this movie for pedophiles? Hell no. It is for you and I. Parents, older sisters, older brothers, to see what is happening into this society. Whether this movie was shot or not, pedophiles exist. They are out there committing atrocities. And it is something too we should be aware and protect our children, be it female or male. Well, if you had a great time, let me know in the comment section. Please like, share, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to click on the notification button to get notified each time I release a video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and also let me know what you would like me to talk on in subsequent episodes. This is What Do You Think? And I am Sharon Jimmy. Stay tuned, stay tuned. What do you think?